Hi, I'm Mark. This is my October review for Leo Sun sign and Leo rising. This month we have two full moons. The first in Aries on the 1st and the second in Taurus on the 31st. Now this is a blue moon, but it's a calendar blue moon. It's not an astrological blue moon because they're not fallen in the same sign. Nevertheless, we still have two full moons in 1 month. So let's look at the first one. First one is in your 9th house of beliefs. So here your beliefs may be challenged. You may need to re-evaluate, make sure they are up to date. The moon is also conjunct Chiron. Chiron is the healing planet. So Chiron can help here to heal any past wounds connected with your beliefs. He can guide you on the path of enlightenment, and he can help you to adjust. This is the sort of time when you need to look at really how you think and how you understand things, because what you think is what you attract. So if you have negative thoughts, you're going to attract negativity to you. If you have positive thoughts about things or people, you attract positive people to you. So it's a good time to evaluate all this. On the 3rd, Venus moves into your 2nd house of finances. This is why it's so important to update those beliefs, because whatever you believe in, you attract it. It's the law of attraction. Action follows thought. So you have to believe you can attract money, whatever you desire. Possessions, car, you need to believe it to attract it to you. Venus can help you do this in this house, but she's not there for long, so you need to make the most of it. On the 4th, Pluto, who's been retrograde in your 6th house, moves forward. So over the last 6 months, you've had plenty to think about, especially your daily routines, your health, your exercise, your diet, and hopefully you've made some changes. Now with Pluto going direct, this will be highlighted. If you haven't made the right changes, then these things will be thrown up to the surface again. These issues will have to be dealt with. Also with your work as well. If you maybe not have been working because of the pandemic, maybe time now that we will go back to work. If you work from home, maybe that you now have to go back into the office. There's going to be a lot of changes coming with Pluto moving forward, but they'll be slow coming. Pluto's not a fast moving planet, so it won't just happen like that. The changes will slowly come into effect, and we'll see later on in the month there's some aspects of Pluto that will highlight some of these issues. On the 8th, it's a day where you'll be stimulated mentally. It's a good day for having new ideas, thinking up things about how you can go forward, what directions you can go in, different things you can try. Then on the 9th we have our first test for Pluto. We know that Pluto's now going forward, but he comes bang head to head with Mars. So here there might be some confrontation. Certainly between your beliefs and what you're doing. You need to make sure these are the same, so that what you believe in is what you're doing on a practical level. It's no good believing in one thing high up here and then it not working on a practical level. So there'll be some kind of test today so that you can see if this works. If it works, all will be fine. If you have a confrontation and there's anger involved, you need to look and see why you've got anger in it. Maybe because your beliefs aren't tying up. On the 10th, it's a high energy day. One of those days if you're at work you can get all your backlog done, you can really get up to date on motor forward. If you're at home you can get all those jobs done around home you've been meaning to do for some time. The thing is just don't take on too much. Then on the 11th, Venus is active in that 2nd house of finances. Here it's a good day for manifesting. Use your mind, use your higher mind to envisage what it is you want. Spoke earlier about you may be having tests with Pluto going direct. Well, the 15th is one of them. Today you will know whether you're on track or not. If everything holds up today, all good. If not, events will highlight things that you need to pay attention to. You may need to make some changes, and you need to go back and rethink things and make some changes so that you have got things on track. On the 16th there's a new moon. Now you have to look at the world through different eyes. You have to imagine a future where you're happy and you're contented. Use your creative mind now to envisage this future ahead of you. Then on the 17th, there's one of these testing days. It's a culmination day when things all come together. This is a time when what you've done over the last few months will be tested again. So if all is well, that's fantastic, keep going. If you have confrontation today, then you need to revisit things and rework things so you can get everything running smoothly. On the 18th, it's a day when you need to look at your duty and responsibilities. This could be around the home, or this could be in the workplace. Am I doing too much for people? Don't blame others if you are. You've only got yourself to blame. Are you not doing enough for other people? Are other people telling you that you're not doing enough? This is a day we need to examine all these things. It's also a day when you could make contact with someone who could be very, very useful in the future. They could bring opportunities your way. It could just be a chance meeting, but it could grow into a relationship whereby they can help you. On the 21st, the first of two astrological events that are happening before the end of the month in your 10th house. On the 21st, the black moon moves into your 10th house. And the black moon casts a shadow wherever it is. This shadow highlights things that need to be changed. And the career may be one of them. The path you're going down may be another, or your public standing. What it will do in Taurus is make you wonder if you're going to have enough. You may feel insecure. You may feel there's scarcity. You may feel that your career isn't bringing you in enough money, or the path you're leading down isn't fulfilling you enough. The second event on the 31st is a full moon in your 10th house, Taurus. Now here again, it implies changes. Changes need to be made. So you need to look at this, you need to consider what these changes are and what things would benefit you. This is why it's so important early in the month to do this brainstorming, this creative thinking. To think, where do I want to be? You need to manifest. You need to visualise where you're going. Have that vision in your mind so you can manifest it. Between the 24th and the 28th, this is a time to talk about things. This is a time to communicate with people and make sure you resolve any unresolved issues. Because on the 28th, Mercury, the planet of communication, turns retrograde. And when Mercury's retrograde, it's very hard to communicate. It's not as easy, it's not as free flowing. Things are misunderstood, things are misread. So get together with people who you have issues with, resolve them, so that going forward, when Mercury's retrograde, you won't have this hanging over you. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you.